The 7 best overwater bungalows, basically, in the USA. Overwater bungalows should be on everyone's bucket list. So, we put together a comprehensive list of 15 overwater bungalow resorts near the US, which you can find in the description below. However, 15 is a lot of options to choose from. So, we've narrowed it down to the best of the best for this video. Alright, let's get into it. There's only one resort with overwater bungalows in the USA, and that resort is Disney's Polynesian Village Resort located in Orlando, Florida. However, if you're willing to travel a short distance outside of the US to the Caribbean, then you're going to have a lot more options. Number 1. Disney's Polynesian Bungalows. This resort is going to be ideal for families with younger kids. Their 20 bungalows are located on Disney's Seven Seas Lagoon, right next to the Magic Kingdom Park. These aren't going to be cheap because you're paying for luxury accommodation. In terms of pricing, they're honestly pretty close to what you'd pay per night in the Maldives or in the French Polynesia. But it's important to note that these bungalows sleep up to 8 adults, making it possible to split with another family. The bungalows have a luxurious kitchen, a private plunge pool, a spacious private deck, and many more high-end amenities. Bottom line, this is a great option for families that want to experience Disney while still being connected to nature. Number 2. Melia, Cayo, Coco. This is the closest overwater bungalow resort to the USA. Located in Cayo, Coco Island in Cuba, this is an adult-only, all-inclusive resort, which means you must be over 18 years old to visit. Their most common guests are couples, honeymooners, and wedding goers. Now, these aren't your typical overwater bungalows since they're located on a brown saltwater lagoon. However, pricing is way more affordable at Cayo Coco than your typical overwater bungalow resort. Usually, when you think of overwater bungalows, you imagine them sitting upon turquoise water, so that if it's a must, this isn't your resort. But the great part is that on the other side of the lagoon is the turquoise Caribbean water, ideal for swimming and snorkeling. If you imagine yourself jumping straight off your bungalow to snorkel, stick around to hear the other options. Number 3. Dorado Maroma. Your next closest option to the US is the Dorado Maroma Resort. Located in Riviera Maya, Mexico, this is the perfect adult-only, all-inclusive overwater bungalow getaway. They have over 30 bungalows and each one comes with its own private infinity pool, offering 2 types, the regular bungalows and the elite bungalows. The main difference is that the regular ones have less privacy since they face the beach, whereas the elites face outwards towards the Caribbean Sea. There are 22 regulars versus only 8 elites. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you look to book a regular one, you can't choose the location. It's automatically picked for you. But if you choose an elite, you'll be able to pick the exact location. From their glass panel flooring to their private infinity pools, Dorado is a dream come true. The price isn't going to be as cheap as Cayo Coco since you're paying for the incredible location and luxurious bungalows. One of the coolest parts is that if you go to their website, they have a live chat feature where you can get all the questions you have answered immediately. Bottom line, choose Dorado if you're a couple looking for a romantic overwater bungalow getaway that's all-inclusive. And since we've been talking about an adult-only all-inclusive bungalow resort, we can't forget about number 4, Sandals Resorts. Known for their luxury all-inclusive model, Sandals has 3 different adult-only resorts that offer overwater bungalows in the Caribbean. First is their South Coast Resort located in White House, Jamaica. Second is their Royal Caribbean Resort located in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And lastly is their Grande St. Lucian Resort located in Gros Islet, St. Lucia. If you want the quickest flight from the US, then you'll want to pick one of the Jamaican resorts, so either South Coast or Royal Caribbean. Now, what's the difference between the two? South Coast is bigger than the Royal Caribbean. The Royal Caribbean bungalows are located on their own private island, giving you much more privacy. You can see that South Coast is located just offshore the main resort, some even facing directly towards the beach. If you are deciding between the Royal Caribbean or St. Lucian, many people end up going with St. Lucian because of the beach and the overall atmosphere. Out of the Overwater Bungalow resorts near the USA, the Sandals prices are going to be the most expensive. You're paying for top-notch, all-inclusive accommodation and service. Bottom line, if you want the quickest travel distance from the US, we'd overall recommend Royal Caribbean. However, if you want the best of the best, check out the Grande St. Lucian. We've also linked a few helpful Tripadvisor forums in the description below that discuss the differences between these resorts. Number 5. Aruba Ocean Villas. These are the only overwater bungalows offered in Aruba and are much more affordable than Sandals or El Dorado. Located in a small town of Savanetta, Aruba, it's an all-inclusive boutique resort that welcomes couples and families. Designed by an Aruban native artist, Osith, this resort has a unique design that can make anyone relax. If you're looking for a more affordable bungalow option in the Caribbean, then check out Aruba Ocean Villas. Number 6. Thatch Caye. Next, we have Thatch Caye Overwater Bungalows located on its own private island in Belize. It's a short boat ride away from Dangriga, Belize. Out of all the resorts mentioned, this is one of the most affordable. They only allow 30 guests at a time, making it feel like you're on a deserted island. They also ban single-use plastics and only allow reef-safe sunscreen. What's a better way to spend your vacation than helping to preserve the environment while enjoying the Caribbean Sea? Bottom line, this is one of your most affordable options for an overwater bungalow resort near the US. Number 7. Coco View Resort. Our final recommendation is Coco View Resorts. It's located off the coast of Honduras on the island of Roatan. This is a different type of bungalow resort because they're a dive resort. They boast a number of over 5,000 return trips, so they must be doing something right. The resort is conveniently located on the edge of the Belize Barrier Reef, making it ideal for snorkeling and diving excursions. If an overwater bungalow is a must and snorkeling or diving is a priority, this is your resort. Whether you're a family, couple, or solo traveler, all are welcomed at Coco View Resort. Picking the right resort is all going to depend on your personal preferences, but this should give you a better idea of the best overwater bungalow resorts near the USA. If you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe. Our goal is to make it easier for you to research your tropical vacation. And check out our website for more useful information on tropical destinations. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.